Yeah, for me, probably my biggest influence is definitely KRS-One. But I'm a big Public Enemy fan, Run DMC, Beastie Boys. I mean, it was just more of an era that I was influenced by than an actual group. But if I had to just pick one person that really influenced me and kind of set me on the path to do what I do, would be KRS-One, Denim Productions.
I was a fan of hip-hop music for a long time, rap music, before I wanted to do it. And those people were the greats to me, the Rakins, KRS-One, Run DMC. People that actually made me want to rap were the next generation, I would say, EPMD, Special Ed, DOC. You can think of so many things. The OMTV Raps generation was really big on me. So
I grew up in a real same era too, but for me, I was real into rap groups that had DJs, whether it be Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, or I like Low Profile because they had DJ Latin, or Cash Money and Marvelous. The list goes on and on, but early on, that was the only way I could peep out DJs was to hear them on rap albums. So early on, that's a big influence on me.
It's big business. It's definitely more global. To see hip hop actually build bridges, it's become an educational tool. I mean, it's really just, people are using it as a tool. It's like a hammer you can build or destroy with it. So it seems to be a lot more people building with it around the world. And obviously you can't, ignore the fact that technology has played a huge part in the evolution of the culture, just by how information is distributed, how products are sold, how marketing and promotions are done, everything. So I think probably technology is the biggest cause of major effects of evolution that can be measured. But I think also just philosophically, I think that 15 years ago it was definitely more. It was closer to the street. It was more street-oriented art form and culture. As it became much more profitable, it became more important to the people at the record labels and the video programming places and whatnot. So I think that, something that was ignored for a long time, people started to realize how much money could be made, and people that really didn't understand it or really didn't have much to contribute to it found that they could benefit from it, and they moved accordingly. So I think technology and that shift in attitude is the biggest change and the biggest measurable aspects of evolution. It's freedom, and freedom is a two-edged sword. I mean, it's a great thing to be able to do anything you want to do, but at the same time, especially coming out of a group like I am with Evidence and Babu in the group, it's really, everything really comes down to you. There's nobody to blame. There's nobody to really lean on too much. It's more like you have to really get out there and get it done. I mean, it's twice as much work, at least on the lyrics. It's coming up with full concepts by myself. Yeah, three times. Yeah. And then coming up with concepts myself, ideas myself, and not really having. I mean, of course, it's any project Dilated does is a family project, so it's all good either way. But when it's really your name and your project, and you're really trying to express what it is that you've been really trying to get together for all these years, it just becomes a little bit more delicate, I guess, going into the solo phase of working on records. But I think once you get started on that, you find that the freedom is actually very liberating, and it's a great time. It's fun.